Hi, guys. It's
Hey.
frickin' Maya again.
We're back.
We've had a hell of a day today.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time in the hall today.
A lot of time in the hall. Saw a lot of people.
A lot of people.
People love Rick. It's
I have a demo. Okay?
Yeah.
No, but it was great to see so many people. I don't know about you, but I thought the energy level was through the roof. I thought people were so enthusiastic and optimistic. I mean, I feel like it was just it sort of confirmed that this isn't like one or two Democrats feeling this way. It's the party.
Oh, it's palpable. So I think when Axelrod talked about irrational exuberance, and I'm like, no, the exuberance is rational.
It's real exuberance.
It actually is.
It's just actual exuberance. You can find the exubers if you look hard enough.
Yeah, you can see them. And to be honest with you, this was a convention that is really, in a way, difficult to pull off because there were so many changes last minute.
Oh, yeah.
An influx of people. I was actually talking to one of the volunteers, and they were saying that so many people had signed up when it was just Biden, but then once Kamala Harris was named as the presumptive nominee, that even more volunteers started deciding that they wanted to contribute, and that's that actual joy, because people recognize that this is a historical moment. And so even with all of the hustle and bustle of everything that's going on now, people are really like in the moment. Like this is history being made right now, and everybody wants to be a part of it.
I think we think of ourselves as kind of jaded people a little bit. We've been around the block. We were in this building today and talking to people for hours. You can hear my voice. Talking to people for hours and hours and hours. And I gotta say, this sense that like we're on the verge of two big moments. One tonight as Joe Biden formally passes the torch. And then Thursday night, people are bouncing off the walls for Thursday night. I mean, they are so ready to hear Vice President Harris enter the room, take the mantle fully and completely, and run with this thing.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's exactly it, is like, that's where the energy's at. Nobody is talking about what Trump is doing. Nobody's talking about what J.D. Vance is doing. And they're trying off in the background, trying to have all these antics, because there's people showing up. Charlie Kirk has showed up at the convention.
Yep.
And the thing is,
Rudy, as you guys may have seen from the photograph I posted yesterday, is clearly here and clearly angry.
Yeah. And I think, but part of it is, once they're actually there, you cannot deny the absolute positivity and togetherness. What you're seeing right now is a coalition of people coming together across party lines.
It really is. And it just feels, I mean, look, folks, I've been to a lot of conventions, including two Democratic conventions on the spin team on the Republican side.
You're having more fun now, aren't you?
I am having more fun.
You're having more fun.
People like me more here. Weird. I don't know why it is, but the sense of everybody coming together, it is hard for me to like express it, to put it into words, because it's just sort of a happy warrior moment, and we keep yelling today, "Happy Warriors!" We're all running around, but it's like this is a really special time. It's a really special event. And I think that no matter how much the Republicans try to troll it, it's not going to work.
It's not going to work, and I think that's because there are enough people who are messaging the fact that there's 80 days left, 79.
Right.
Everybody's counting down with the eyes on the prize, which is something that is, I think, very different from previous elections, where we haven't all necessarily been on the same page. There were still, arguments happening, like what positioning, how we're going to message things. And it feels like, especially with Coach Walls now on the ticket, it's like eyes on the prize. It's locker room energy. It's like democracy may be down at the half, but we're going to take it all the way home. And
exactly.
That's the energy.
It's so true. I mean, look, and there was a little chaos today, not much. Some of the Gaza protesters broke through one of the barriers for a while. Apparently it was peacefully resolved. Nobody, wasn't a big deal. But the conference feels, I mean, it's just running smoothly. It's running well. People are excited. And you can't always say that about these things, folks. And look, you know what I didn't see today? I didn't see a single American flag with Trump's ass on it, with Trump's face on it.
No,
I didn't see a single sign that said mass deportations now.
Yeah.
Not a one. It's weird how that happens when people give a fuck about people.
Yeah. It was an actual convention with zero weirdness right now. And it's because...
Well, Dean Phillips was there. There's a little weird. But
I'm not going to touch that one. But
no one else is either.
But there was it's because, this is the thing, I feel like everybody in this singular moment understands why we're here. Like, everybody understands the task at hand. And so that is such a beautiful feeling. And it reminds me of, so earlier, I think it was yesterday, that Tim Walz had posted a video talking about Thanksgiving and what it would be like if people could actually enjoy Thanksgiving, a conflict-free Thanksgiving.
Right.
And I love that as a message because it's having gratitude instead of grievance, right? And so that's the message that I want to go out there to the people who are still on the fence.
I mean, that whole cliche for the last 9 years, like, how to talk to your relatives about Trump. You know, we have a moment, folks, where this November can suck a lot less.
Yes, let's
reduce the suckage of November. This, by the way, is a gin and tonic with fruit in it. It's sort of a Spanish gin and tonic, I believe they advertise it as, and it's delicious.
I can't remember what this is called, but it's delicious, and it's 0 proof. Again, I'm sticking 0 proof 2 nights in a row.
Taking care of herself.
Taking care of myself.
I'm 38 years old, and you can see that.
And no lunchroom time at all. Zero lunchroom
time. No, but I mean, tonight's going to be a big night, folks. We're going to put this out just before the president goes on stage. You know, and you tonight was the sort of night of looking back in history, and the president deserves this moment, this valediction at the end of his long career in public life as a great president. And I'll say, folks, he was a great president.
Yeah, and he also came in at a time when like we needed him. We needed his steady hand. Yep. And I think a lot of people perhaps may have forgotten what moment we were in when Joe Biden came in. And
let's remember, he had 500,000 dead people. He had a population that wouldn't get vaccinated, and so we were going to have a lot more dead people. He had an economy in absolute free fall. Mm-hmm. He had a country where the former president had launched an attack on the U.S. Capitol. Joe Biden's a hero.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have to really keep that in mind as we look at tonight's speech, because he is a man who made a sacrifice. And look, politics is a world where every politician wants to be president someday. They work and they work and they climb up that slick-sided pyramid, and they fight and they scrap and they scrape. And Joe Biden wanted to be president from the time he was in his 30s. It took him 40 years to get there. And the impulse and the instinct of any human being would have been to hold on and to drag it out. He chose the politically perfect moment to make the call, the politically perfect moment to pass the torch. And I think tonight we're going to see a speech that's really going to move a lot of people. I think it's going to be something that we're going to look back on, again, as a valedictory moment, as a great moment for a man who served his country for his whole life.
Yeah, absolutely. And setting up Kamala Harris for success.
That's true, too.
Like, this is really what this moment is about, because for all the infinitesimal amount of naysayers who are out there right now.
The 10 uncommitted delegates or whatever it is. Okay.
This is the moment where it's like defining what this election is going to be about.
100%.
And it's the vision of a future that is inclusive, where we all feel respected, where we feel that our voices are heard. And that is something that everybody can get on board with. And I believe they will. So I'm excited.
It's beyond ideology at this point, folks. Look, I'm hearing from more and more Republicans every day who are saying things to me like, you know, I'm going to disagree with her a lot, but I can handle it. They don't want the crazy back again. They don't.
No, they absolutely do not. I mean, Ludwig came out and endorsed her today.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to fight with me about whether Judge Ludwig is a conservative, the line forms outside, because he is a true, legitimate, classically oriented conservative jurist, and one of my favorite people in the movement that has said we're going to put country above party. And I think that's a message that Biden, in a lot of ways, he did something even bigger than that. He put self above party. He put ambition above party. He put the desire to stay in power above party. And look, folks, Joe Biden had a terrible debate, but a great presidency. But let's remember that tonight when we watch him give this speech.
I will.
So,
yeah,
exciting.
Very exciting. So
we will be back again tomorrow with more cocktails and conversation. We had a great team dinner with the Lincoln Project team here on site of the DNC tonight. Everybody sends their love. We are excited to be joining you guys again. Thank you so much, everybody, for the great numbers. I say we posted.
Yeah.
I say like at 9:00 on Sunday night. And if you would like and share this with your friends, we are spreading the pro-democracy message. We are leading the fight against Donald Trump. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.